Hello, everyone. This is Coach Paulette, two-time award-winning author, literary strategist, and the founder of The Author's Remedy, where I teach you how to change the narrative and turn those painful experiences into impactful, transformational stories by getting written, getting published, and getting paid. I am so excited to come before you today. We're going to talk about clarifying your message. Clarifying your message. Before we begin to write our message, there are two things we need to decide: our why, and also who is our books for? Who's our message for? Our why is how we're going to connect with our readers and our customers. And our message is going to draw the readers and our audience to purchase our books. So before we even start writing our stories, we need to know, why am I writing this story? What is my message and who is my message for? My why: create content that's going to help the readers solve a problem. If you are writing nonfiction books, this is what your charge is: to help someone solve a problem or many problems. You have to be able to identify the pain points in your readers' lives, because this is going to be how you and I hook the readers to purchase our books. There are so many books available for readers, and our books have to stand out. And one way they stand out is by identifying their pain points to the readers, and then also being able to convey that in our message in our books. We have to be able to identify with our readers in a way that draws them in. When you look on the back of a book and you see the synopsis of the book, or also known as the book blurb, this is a condensed way of telling the reader what they can expect inside the book, what they can expect to get from the book. This is very important when you can identify why you're writing your story and identify the pain points that your readers have to get through. Lessons that they want to learn come from our stories. Understand this: people are looking for our stories. People are looking for informational books, subject book, transformational stories, inspirational stories, empowerment stories that help them navigate through life, navigate so they can come to a better position in their life, so they can grow personally, so they can develop personally, whether that is emotionally, financially, spiritually, physically. We have the stories that they need. We just have to learn how to put it in a message and convey it in a message that is readable, attainable, and can identify with our readers. They are looking for someone who can help them move forward, someone who can inspire them to do better, be better, someone who can take them to the next level. Our stories are capable of doing that. Sharing our experiences, our lessons, our expertise can have a profound impact by validating another person's experiences while simultaneously providing practical wisdom. Our stories have this kind of impact. There are people waiting to hear what we have to say. Your life experiences, your expertise, whatever you're passionate about, This is what's going to identify with readers because they want to be able to connect with you and I. Relatable stories and experiences and lessons and expertise become the inspiration for others. I love when I'm writing a story, an inspirational story, a nonfiction story, and I hear readers tell me, your story mattered in my life. Your story made a profound difference in my life. I believe better. I trust more. You've helped me in this area develop more and be a better person. Those are the kind of stories you want to hear. Those are the kind of reviews that you want to get from your readers. So learn how to craft your book in a way that you identify with the pain points of your reader. This is how we're going to clarify our message. Our message is for, when we think about who our message is for, it's going to attract the ideal reader and the ideal customer. You and I both know that everyone won't be attracted to or pulled in by our story. But we do know that once we find our tribe, once we find our readers, they will be able to identify with our stories. Why? Because they are going to live those lessons through us. We are going to be able to share those life lessons with them so they too can have impactful stories, impactful transformationals, impactful experiences as well. Your story's book content has to be relevant to your message, and it has to be relevant to the readers. One of the things that I created when I was writing my first book, second book, I learned how to create a author statement. And this is something that you can consider doing as well. This is how you're going to pull your readers in. This is how you're going to attract your readers. So one of the things that I was able to do was create something that was going to identify with my readers' pain points so that they can be encouraged and enticed to buy my book. So here is one of the things that I did, and I call you to action to do the very same thing. It's called my author's statement, and it's about my book and how my book can benefit the readers. Because you know what? It's all about the readers. It's all about helping them do better, be better, and experience life better by reading our stories. So here is my author's book statement. As a result of reading my inspirational book, and then you tell them what the name of your book is. Mine is That Was Then, This Is Now, This Broken Vessel Restored. You will find hope, encouragement, and a sense of purpose. I'm going to read it again. As a result of reading my inspirational book, That Was Then, This Is Now, This Broken Vessel Restored, you will find hope, empowerment, and a sense of purpose. This is how you're going to pull and hook your readers, by creating your author statement, your book statement. Because when you're conversing with readers and you introduce yourself and they know that you are a writer, and once you start talking to them about your inspirational book or your subject book or whatever title genre book you've written, you'll be able to have this statement that it goes right to the point. You have identified 3 areas in your readers that they need. It could be 2, it could be 4, but no more than 4. So here's another one. If you are writing a subject book, you are a life coach, a personal development coach, a health coach, a fitness coach, whatever kind of coach you are, and whatever profession you are currently occupying, and you want to write a story that relates to that, here is one that you can use for a subject book. As a result of reading and you interject your book, your subject book, readers will learn how to, now for instance, if I was a health coach and my readers, I want to attract those who are health conscious, I would say this: as a result of reading my fitness book, readers will find lessons on discipline. Readers will find tips on how to cook better. Readers will find ways in which they can uh, grow and gain more strength or more muscles. So you get what I mean? So you find your reader's pain point and you plug it in to those areas so you pinpoint exactly what your readers need. And then once you do this, they will look at that and they will say, yeah, that's the area that I need help in. Yeah, I need that. So you want to make sure that you do an author statement, a book statement, whatever you want to call it. You make sure that you do that. I'm so excited to be able to share these tips with you in your writer's journey, and I hope that you have thoroughly enjoyed this teaching. I'm looking forward to being your coach. I'm looking forward to helping you in this transition of becoming a published author in the author's remedy. There are 5 things I want to leave you with. 5 benefits that you are going to receive, takeaways from being part of the author's remedy. Number 1, you're going to be able to take away how to craft your book or craft your chapters through story mapping. No more guessing on how to write or even what to write. Number 2, how to push through the excuses so you can get to the end result, publishing your book. Number 3, how to simplify the process of promoting your book. You'll be able to learn and also to practice how to market and publish your own book. Number 4, ways to enhance your publishing knowledge. It is so important as authors that we learn the craft. And inside of the author's remedy, you'll be able to learn this knowledge. And then number 5, you'll be able to reap and enjoy the benefits of becoming a published author. So now you can have book signings, you'll be able to sell more books, and you'll also be able to build your speaker's platform. Those are some of the things to look forward to inside of the author's remedy. And I want to leave you with this. There are 4 modules inside of the author's remedy. It is broken down into a 4-part framework. Module number 1, clarifying your message. This is so important going into writing your story, that you know how to clarify your message, you know how to get an understanding, and you know exactly what you're going to write and the topic you're going to write about. Module number 2, set up your publishing hub. Setting up your publishing hub. This is where you're going to get all the information and the tools and the resources you need to make sure you are operating according to the laws of the land. Number 3, or module number 3, I should say, it is the book launch. This is how you're going to launch your book. It is ideas on how to take your book from before, during, and after, get your book launched and get the marketing that's needed for your book. And then module 4 is building your author platform, because it's more to your book than just writing your book. There's other opportunities for you to share your message. Thank you so much for allowing me to come into your home and talk to you today about your message and about the author's remedy. It is opening up. The card is opening up on Monday, March the 23rd. Class is going to start on April the 6th. I'm so excited. The course cost is $9.97. And if you decide that you want to take part in this, please make sure that you hit yes, I want this program when it comes into your inbox. And also, those of you who need payment plans, I got you. I got you covered, because I want everyone to have an opportunity to become a published author, and also for your dreams to become reality. I am only accepting 15 people into this Done With You program. I don't know when I'm going to offer a Done With You program again, but I do know that it'll be available on March the 23rd, and I hope you take part in it. I look forward to teaching you, coaching you, and watch you become a published author. Once again, this is Coach Paulette, two-time award-winning author, literary strategist, and the founder of the Author's Remedy, where I help you change the narrative and turn those painful experiences into impactful, transformational stories by getting written, getting published, and getting paid.